I'm Chef John Lucero, and I'm the executive chef here at the Double Eagle, the Mesilla. And my first job was actually for Buddy Ritter at a place he used to own called Orion's Tavern. And I was about 17 years old when I started there. And so that started my whole culinary career. One of the real chefs that I really do look up to, he was one of the chefs that gave me my start. Yeah, I started off in the kitchen doing dishes and stuff. That was my first job for Mr. Ritter, but the first chef that actually gave me a shot was Thane Jeunesse, and he was the chef at Double Eagle. Or no, actually he was the chef just down the road at Maison de Mesilla. And I was a dishwasher there, and I worked my ass off scrubbing dishes, and he saw how hard I worked and gave me a shot in the kitchen, and that really just started me off right there. From then on, he mentored me, and right after I left that place, I got my first head chef position. So I really have a lot of respect for Chef Thane Jeunesse. I gave him a lot of credit. I still use a lot of his recipes to this day. I think one of my greatest accomplishments as an executive chef would really be nothing that had to do particularly with the culinary world, more so with the people I have interactions with. And my greatest accomplishment would actually be with one of my coworkers who I still work with, was repairing the relationship between him and his mother. My mother was everything to me, and so when I heard he was not talking with his mom, I told him, dude, talk with your mom. You only got one in the world. And now they have a great relationship. Obviously, it takes them, you know, to do it, but I like to feel like I had a little part in that, and really that, to me, that's my greatest accomplishment. I get asked this all the time, and really, like, my favorite dish for myself personally changes year to year, but the favorite dish for me to prepare is the one that brings back nostalgia for people. So for instance, I had a dishwasher at a restaurant that I used to work at. He was from Veracruz, and he loved the way they did chilaquiles back in his village. And he brought me all the ingredients, and I put everything together for him, and I did it, you know, the way he said they used to do it at his village. And he took his first bite, and it was like he turned into a little boy again. You just see him there with his bowl eating his chilaquiles. And that's what I like to do to people. I like to bring that nostalgia, those memories of growing up, core memories. So any dish that I can do that with, that's my favorite dish. So one thing that I could not live without in the kitchen, you would think being a chef, it's gonna be my knife, it's gonna be my knife roll, something like that. Honestly, it's this right here, this pen. Saves me so many times. Besides, I don't have the greatest memory, this keeps me organized. So as far as anything in the kitchen, greatest tool right here. My death row meal, I guess it'd probably be mac and cheese and dino nuggies with ketchup. No, honestly, it'd probably be on one of my trips to Australia. I went to a little place called Umundi, and they had a pub there, Umundi Pub, and burgers are my favorite thing. I always get a burger everywhere I go. This was, little did I know, I was gonna have the best burger of my life at this place. And they put so much stuff on it. They put beets, which I didn't even like. They put bacon and eggs and spring greens and onions and barbecue and you name it, and it's on there, and it's the best thing you will ever have. So if you ever go to Umundi in Australia, go to Umundi Pub, get a burger. Chocolate or vanilla, the proverbial question. I do like my chocolate cake, but vanilla, always vanilla. It's always been vanilla growing up. Yeah, you put any other flavor ice cream, I'll always pick vanilla. Is the Double Eagle really haunted? You know, people ask me that, and actually all my new hires, yeah, I take them around and I give them a little ghost tour, and explain to them how many times I've been scared since I first started working here. There's a guy that hangs out in this room. I used to see him a lot when I first started, not quite so much anymore. There's a little girl that we'll see running around in the Isabella room sometimes. And there'll actually be somebody that hangs out in one of the bathrooms too. But it's, out of the corner of your eye. Don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Let's see, for long-term goals, what I'd like to try and accomplish here at Double Eagle, we already got a good foothold. We got a great crew that's, been accruing for the past, year or so. We'd like to start, getting some James Beard recognition and a lot more nationally recognized. People come and see us for the ghost stories and things like that, but I really want this to be a destination place for food, not just because of the ghost stories. So I guess in the long term, that would definitely be one of my goals, to make this a food destination, not just a haunted house destination.